Oh, that's a Grant, you here already? Grant, how are you doing? Good night, everybody. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Monday. Good to see you all. Thank you all so much for coming. Or is it live on? It should be on, right? I don't see the numbers rolling at the top. Okay, there we are. There we are. Okay, there we are. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome into the live, everyone. Hope everybody's having a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous evening. Grant, what's going on? How are you doing? Was it Canada's Thanksgiving? I think it was. All right. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. I saw my friend over there, highly favored. We're having a celebration, a Thanksgiving for Canada. Well, I guess it's your turn. It will be our turn next month. I didn't even realize that we had Thanksgiving like a month apart. I thought Canada's Thanksgiving was the same as America's Thanksgiving. But hey, forgive me for thinking that, but that's what I thought. But anywho, I am here tonight. We are going to have a little chat tonight. We're going to have a little chat. You know, it's the month of October, and the month of October is quite significant because not only is it my birthday, my birth month, but also the month of October is quite significant in the terms of them recognizing October as breast cancer month. And so that is the month when, a lot of attention is being paid to survivors of breast cancer, um, current warriors in the breast cancer fight, those who have been significantly affected by breast cancer, and also it's when oftentimes scientists reveal their new technology and the new developments in the fight against breast cancer. Breast cancer is a very serious disease. Iridata, how are you doing? Um, Ranking up there among the killers of women. Yes. So every month we need to do our self breast exam, women, ladies, yes. And surprisingly, some people think, oh, me too young. I've seen 20-year-olds with breast cancer. Ain't got no children yet, nothing. You can't say you are too young or it won't happen to you. No, because sickness is a respecter of no one. Sickness, diseases have no respect for anybody. So if you are a woman, I've seen even men with breast cancer, surprisingly enough. If you start to see your breast start to dimple, it starts to look like an orange peel. You know how the skin of an orange look with those indentations in it? If you start to see any area of your breast start looking like that, if you start to have pain, feeling any lump in your breast, if you start to have a discharge out of your breast, anything that is outside of the norm, you need to get it checked out. Don't sit there and say, oh, it will go away. Oh, it's just because my period is coming. You know, we always find excuses. We always find ways to diagnose ourselves. rather than go to the experts to be properly diagnosed so we can get treatment. And we'll stay with whatever is happening to us. We will stay with it until it becomes chronic and incurable at that point, and nobody can help us. And then we say, oh, if me did know. But at that point, if me did know, comes too late. All right. So women, do your self-breast exams. When you go in the shower, you lift your arm up, roll your arm around under your armpits, around your breast, under your breast. Yes, feel up yourself. Yes, and be familiar with the contours of your body so that whenever there are changes, you will be able to recognize them right away. Yes, it's yourself. Yeah, nothing is wrong with you feeling on yourself, you know, because your life matters. And you can't sit there and think that, oh, it won't happen to me. And then the next thing, boom, it happens to you. And some people may think it won't happen to them because they don't have a family history of breast cancer. Well, my mom has had breast cancer now for 14 years. She's had her mastectomy and all. Yeah, she keeps going. So for me in particular, I am very, 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 very cautious because with my mom having had it, the chances of me getting it have increased. Nobody else in my family has had it. And so and even so, I can't say, well, it was just an isolated incident where my mom got it. No. Mm-mm. It's a possibility that I could get it, my sisters, my children, my grandchildren. Yeah, that's how sickness goes. It goes right across the board. No respecter of person. Nobody is more important than the other when it comes to sickness. Yeah. So guys, I am imploring all the women here. I'm imploring you to feel up yourself. That's how I'm going to put it. Feel up yourself. Do your self-breast exam. Feel under your armpits, right around under your armpits, around your breast. Is there any tender spots? Is there any bulging? Is there any dimpling? Do you have any discharge from your breast? Is there any painful areas? Whatever it is that's going on that is outside the norm, you go and get it checked out. You go and you get it checked out right away and don't leave it up to chance. Okay, something is wrong with my live tonight. I am not sure what it is, but something is wrong with the screen. The screen isn't showing me the people and the timer. Okay, but welcome into the live, guys. Also, in the month of October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. How coincidental that they would put both those months that have significant importance to women, those two those two agendas that have such significant importance to women being put in the month of October, in my month. How ironic is that? Well, domestic violence, that is another slayer of women, if I can put it like that. Every day you get it, there's not a day that goes by that I don't read an article, that somebody don't send me a news article from somewhere in the world where a woman has lost her life due to domestic violence. Just last week, there was that woman up there, I think it was in Buffalo, New York. Um, I hope I'm not incorrect, but I think it was in Buffalo, New York. And she had been suffering. She had been suffering years of abuse where the husband been beating the daylights out of her. And sometime last week, she posted a home video of him giving her one of those beatings. And a few days later, he slew her in front of their 3 children. We have talked about domestic violence so many times, over and over. We will never stop talking about it because it will never get stale. Because the men among us, I don't know if it's us as mothers who are doing a poor job at raising our boys to understand that they don't own the woman they are with. You don't own her. If the relationship isn't working, it's always okay to leave. Find yourself somebody else. And if it means that you don't need to find anybody, you need to be by yourself. Go ahead, be by yourself. There's no big deal about being by yourself. Go be by yourself. But some of these men, I'm telling you guys, some of these men should never, never be in a relationship because they don't know how to act. A lot of these men don't know how to behave. They don't know how to act. You don't want the relationship no more, they start acting a fool. And they think that they must control the relationship. And when they start to lose control, they don't know what to do with themselves. And when they don't know what to do with themselves, they take out the woman. Fly Girl Georgia, sis, how are you doing? Glamour is in the house. Congrats on the birth of your grandbaby, my love. Congratulations. Good to see you tonight. Where's the baby, by the way? Is the baby with you or with mommy? Because I know when we turn grandparents, when we're around the kids, we can't put them down. We can't put them down. Because we're so excited. Like, who would have thought? Yeah, that we'll be grandparents. Oh my God. When I got my first grandbaby, I couldn't. I was like, no, I don't feel like I should be a grandma yet. I was like, oh my word. I can't. And then eventually I realized, well, my grandbaby, and she looks so much like me either way. So I just have to embrace being a grandmother. And it felt almost like the same way how I could hardly embrace being a mother. I don't know. But stuff like that happened. But now I'm begging them for a grandson. If somebody would just hear my cry. If one of my 4 adult kids would just hear my cry and give me a grandson, I don't care what they do after that. Oh, they're still at the hospital. Oh, okay, okay. I see they are doing well though. That's the most important thing is that mommy is healthy, baby is healthy, and they are doing just fine. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So we are here, we are talking about domestic violence, how domestic violence seems to be impacting the relationships between men and women so severely that there are lots of us women who are just it's not that we wouldn't want to be in a relationship, but we are just not into all the shenanigans and all the foolishness and all the misbehaviors from men, because these men nowadays, talk to me women, talk to me guys. I mean, Albert, come a mi amor. Bienvenida a mi casa, mi amor. Mi casa es su casa. Yeah, guys, some of us women, it's not that we wouldn't want to be in a relationship, but what these men bring to the table is not what we want. And many of us, and even me, I'm speaking for myself. I don't want nobody control me. I don't want nobody come ask me where you been, what you been doing, who you was. Don't ask me those questions if you don't want me to get on the wrong side. No, 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 no. I go where I want. I come back when I feel a mind. I will respectfully tell you where I'm expecting to be, but don't be calling down my phone and asking me where I am, when I'm coming back. No, we ain't doing that part. No, because I ain't no child. A lot of these men think that they can treat women like you are their children. You know, where you going? Who you with? What you doing? Anytime you see a man start them foolishness, that kind of control, where they gotta know your every move, cut it out. That is the same man who, when you decide that this relationship ain't working anymore and you are going to be out of it, that's the same man who's going to fly off the handle and act a fool and probably take your life. Because you want to sit there and encourage this kind of foolishness where you can't be free to go where you want. You can't be free to do what you want to do because he got to know, he got to be inside of everything you do. I understand that there has to be some kind of mutual respect and some kind of reciprocity when it comes to how we are going to handle this relationship so both of us get the benefit out of it. You know, but you can't have a man all day long. You know, he wants to know where you're at. I see people, you're going to work, he got to drop you at work, he got to come pick you up. You don't have no freedom. You can't do nothing unless he's all up in your business. Who's signing up for them things? I tell you, boy, unstoppable place. Unstoppable say, let me see what answer. Me don't know what happened to my screen tonight. You know, his screen has shown me. What wrong with the screen? Really? Me don't know what do the screen. Uno hold on there. And some people don't move. Don't move a muscle, you know. Don't move a muscle. Don't you dare move a muscle. Hear me tell you? Hold on. Don't you dare move a muscle there, Mr. Unstoppable. Hold on, because me can't see everything when you type, people. It is showing me half of the screen. It is showing me half of the screen. So I have to go into another thing so I can see the whole screen. All right, that's me. Okay, there we go. All right, let me see what Unstoppable said now. Trev, me sorry, but if you lift up your hand to lick me chop. Did you ask me if you can go out with your friend? You see what me mean, Unstoppable? Can you believe it? Yes! I saw these men stay. I saw these men sit up and ask you where you are going to go. And you know, one of the funny thing is, I see a lot of women who sort of like that kind of thing. Oh, my husband always knows where I'm at. He always calls me to find out where I'm at. And a lot of times they don't realize that that is the man's way of making sure he knows where you are at so he can know which move to make. I'm going to tell you one story. Wait, let me see in the chat first. Fly girls, press up the like button, guys. All right, press up the like button, guys. Press up the like. Joseph say, good night, teacher class. Whether you all have a great weekend. Yes, Joe, we all have a great weekend. Yes. I dance off my foot them Saturday night. So till Sunday, I couldn't move, guys. Couldn't move. My poor foot them tired. My poor foot them tired all of Sunday. Oh my word. That was something, I tell you guys. For me, I need my breathing space. Exactly, Iridata. I need my breathing space. I don't want nobody to be all up into me like that. That's the beginning of a problem. Beginning of trouble. I'm gonna tell you one experience I had. So once upon a time, man, I went to the driver's license place to go get my driver's license, to go change over my driver's license. When I'm at the driver's license place, I got a call from the man. The man say, "Oh, babe, where you at?" So me know, me feel good now. Say, yeah, the man concerned, when me there, or so me all right. But so me now, with my glad self, say, oh, say, somebody upon the driver, me there by the driver's license place. Him say, which driver's license place you there? Which one? So me tell him the exact one when me there and stuff. The next thing me know, the next thing I knew, the man show up at driver's license place. And he's all nice and he's all sweet. And I'm just like, oh wow. Those times, when you're with a narcissist and them dangle a little bit of love in front of you, you grab on it like, ooh. Y'all know, if you'll ever be with a narcissist, y'all know what I'm talking about. They dangle a little bit of something in front of you and you grab onto it like, wow. What? But it don't last. It's for that fleeting moment because they want something that they dangle that little bit of love in front of you. So he came and he was like, nice and lovey-dovey. I remember when the lady said, I needed to pay the $30. And he was like, don't worry about it, baby. I got you. He paid the $30. And I was like, what are y'all really nice today? What's up with that? Yeah, okay. And then he was talking nicely. He was, pulling up my chair for me. And just being overly nice that day. And I couldn't figure out what it was. Anyway, we got out of the driver license place. I got in my car. He got in his car. And we're supposed to be coming home, right? All right, we're supposed to be coming home. So I drove out first because he was fumbling in his car. I don't know what he was fumbling about, but I drove out first and he drove out behind me. As I'm going up the road, I keep looking in the rearview mirror and I see the man behind me. I keep looking in the rearview mirror and see him behind me. And I tell you, I felt confident that he was still behind me. And when I reach halfway, I look back in the rearview mirror, I don't see him. Okay, maybe I light catch him, maybe I don't know, but I'm going home. Go home and come home maybe later in the night him come home with some cock in the doodle story. Me not paying no mind, I just left it like that. How about years later? Like something in my head told me that something was wrong that day. But when you think something is wrong, but you don't have the evidence to prove something is wrong, what's the point of holding on to it? Just let it go and keep moving. So lo and behold, years later, having a conversation with a female. And the female said to me, Trev, she said, Trev, you remember the day when I did the driver's license place? And him come over the driver's license place? I'm like, yeah, remember? She said, let me tell you something. He and I were in the hotel across the street. She said, he and I were in the hotel across the street from the driver's license place. And when you tell him, say you're there at the driver's license place, he left because he said he did not want you to pass by the hotel and see his car in the parking lot. So that's why him left and come over the driver's license. Escort him and escort me to make sure he knows where I'm at so he can cover his base. So it's not all the time you see these men being all upon you and acting all loving and stuff. And, oh, my husband called me because he got to know where I'm at, like it's something good. It's not something good. He don't got to know everywhere you're out of respect. You say to your husband, I'm going here or I'm going there. Expect me back at 3 o'clock. Does he have to trail you? Does he have to drop you everywhere you're going? Even though you all have 2 cars, he got to drop you everywhere you're going because he want to make sure that you are at work. And when you leave work, you cannot leave the compound unless he comes to get you. So he can plan his days and his actions around you because you're not paying no man. You just feel nice and lovey-dovey. That yeah, your husband love you and he cares about you. That's why he's calling to find out. I'm not throwing any salt on anybody's affairs. If this is how your affair run and you like it like that and you love it, don't say Trev say. I'm not going to throw any salt on you. I'm not going to rain on your parade if that's you. But I'm just saying that not all the times it is because your husband is that caring. Oftentimes it's because they want to make sure they have you under control. They know where you are at all times, so they can plan where they are going to be and what they're going to be doing. We said the man come at the driver's license place, come make sure, say him sweep me up and escort me out to the driver's license place and make sure say I am on my way home. So I could have go back and stay at the hotel with the one. And then I could have come home now and give me the cockadoodle story. You see what I'm saying, guys? So if you are in a relationship and you find that your partner seems so interesting, so overly interested in where you are at, what you're doing, and it becomes overbearing, it's a sign of control. Yeah. Take away yourself. Take away yourself. Let me see what else is in the chat. And some people in chat that speak Spanish. Low me flag no. Low. Lady B, I'm a flag crush. Lady B say. Lady B, I'm a flag crush up. You don't know what happened to me flag, Lady B. Andrew just send bulldozer, come bulldoze it up. In flag the dep on capture land. Lady B, the flag the dep on capture land. So, so Andrew said bulldozer. Come bulldoze it down. That's why it crush up. Lady B, leave my flag alone. Oh, Lady B said, but that's what I had. Just leave my flag alone, Lady B. Oh, yeah, them so fast. Oh, yeah, them so fast. Want my flag? Leave my flag now? Shoot. Love my flag. You lucky say yes, say my flag crush up. Me say, it would have, if you wouldn't have to be a Jamaican, no God, no day. It would have, it would have, Lady B, would have to be you or Kizzy. Would have to be, how do come at top of my flag? Oh my gosh. Lady B, what's up? What's up, Lady B? What are going on with the end of the day here? In the night here. How you doing? How you doing? What's up with you? What the hurricane do to you, Lady B? Tomorrow I have to go out the door, go fix up my fence. No, tomorrow I work. Maybe it's Wednesday. Go fix up my fence. But how you doing, Sister Lady B? Hope everything nice, Chris and copacetic with you. As it is over here with me just haul myself in from work. And so we are talking about domestic violence, guys. We are talking about domestic violence, how we can avoid being a victim of domestic violence. There are many ways that we can avoid being a victim of domestic violence. Yep. Me know say over there crack up. Me know say over there crack up, man. Winsome, what's up? Me say Winsome. You see you sister Winsome, may I forgot about a little chat. But me now go talk out from Broad Street. All right? Me now talk from Broad Street. No, my flag looks stressed out. But pass off all my stress off for myself and pass you upon the flag. Something have to bear the burden. That's what they say. Jamaica land we love must bear the burden. Teach us through risk. As I sang, stir response to duties. Yes, see that the flag. Duty call the flag. To take the stress off for me. Right, with some? Yes, so the flag is taking all the stress off for me. Oh my gosh, you all are something else. Albert, what's up? What are you doing, Albert? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to somebody name Crackers win the $100 win some. Somebody name Crackers win some win the $100. Yeah. Yeah, me not expect nobody to win it still. That's why I put that weird number there of Skittles. But that's all you do when you go when you enter when you put up show up competition, you expect that somebody might win. So anymore, teacher, I don't have time. Because I respect my woman, I don't tell lie. I know because I don't want it happen to me. I'm a one-way street. All right. There's some my Joe. There's some my darling Joe. Win some. Nobody know win the $40. Nobody got all of the fruits in the basket. Nobody got all of the fruits in the basket. So I just made them guess, make them guess them one and squeeze it. Yeah. Cause there was June plum, pranganut, banana, orange and tangerine in the basket. But nobody got it. Where you was to win some? Where you was to come win the $40? To guess all that I had in the bucket. So next time, next time, you have to make good plans to come win something. All right, so we're continuing to talk now. We continue. Lady B, big up yourself by Joseph. So Joseph say 172 was in the jar. 172 Skittles was in there. Our daughter say, our daughter say, she get one, so she should I get $10. Oh my gosh. Our daughter said, should I, the thought, I didn't throw it up out there like that. I wanted somebody to get all five of them. Someone could have given them the $50. And then we went down to $40. I honestly still never get them. Yeah, you said it was 133. Yeah. He got a card. What's up? How you doing, sis? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh shit, man, use that phone. Good to see you, my love. I hope you had a fabulous day. Hope you had a fantastic day. We are here talking about domestic violence and its effects on women and how we can avoid being the victim of domestic violence. Oh, I read that as the super chat is showing pending. Oh, oh, okay. Okay, I appreciate you, sis. I appreciate you. We will see. We will see. We will see. Well, unstoppable, when my birthday present there. May I call you out loud and brawling? When my, unstoppable, nobody hide at the background there. When my birthday present. All right. Now, but I tell me in the chat, you have to tell me privately. Yeah, what happened to my birthday present? But anywho, what will some say? Sure. She want it next time in the Bible study. All right. All right. You want it next you want it next time in the Bible study. All right, Sister Winsome. We're gonna have Bible study this week. We're gonna have sourcing on this week. This week. Because me now work Thursday. So we're gonna have Bible study. We're gonna have sourcing on Thursday. Let me see what Winsome say. Oh, answer will soon start. Answer will show soon start at 9 o'clock. 20 minutes to go. Answer will show start. But anyway, guys, we are still talking about how to avoid being the victim of domestic violence. You know, you can't predict what a man is going to do, or if a man is going to kill you, to slay you. But there are always red flags. Did you all see I posted a video last week of a young woman? She was only 33 years old by the name of Amber Gitchelar. Did you all see that video? Who saw that video? I posted that video. Hold on, let me plug in this. I posted that video last week. I posted that video last week of a young woman by the name of Amber Gitchelar. That's right. All fathers know how to give his children good gift. Call out your daddy. Exactly. Exactly, God. I gotta call out. Yes, because you know Santa Papa is the godfather of my channel. Yes, me have to call him out. Call him right on out. Yeah. Yes, guys. So I did a video last week on a young lady by the name of Amber Gitchelar. Now, this young lady, she was a teacher and a mother of two young daughters, and she was pregnant with her third child for a husband who didn't work, stayed home all day, watched porn, and played video games. That was his life. And this young woman went to work as a teacher every day, took care of the two young children, and she was pregnant with her third child. And she was the one who helped to send her husband to prison after he murdered her. If you all listened to the voice, the call that he made to 911, and how that man was crying on that tape, as though he knew nothing about what happened to his wife after he tied a sweater around her neck and strangled her to death, and called 911 saying that he think the woman was taking off the sweater and strangled herself with the sweater. I don't know how many of you listened to that video, watch that video that I had put up. And if you see the writings that that woman had in the console of her car, where she said she was afraid to sleep next to him because she was worried that he might kill her. She was scared to sleep next to him. If I feel afraid, that I'm afraid of the person beside whom I have to sleep at night, I'm not going to bed. We cannot be under the same roof. We can't be under the same roof. If I feel like you would slay me, I know I have felt that way before. It's not easy to just say, oh, I feel like he might slay me, so I'm just going to leave. It's not that easy. Everybody's circumstance is different. I have felt that kind of fear before. Petrified, terrified, afraid, deathly afraid that the person in the house who you expect to protect you is the person who might actually take your life. I have felt that fear before as a woman. And I know lots of sisters out there have felt that fear before. A lot of sisters out there felt that fear. And they still remain in the situation because a lot of people are like, where do I go? What do I do? And I think that was the case with this young woman I'm telling you about. She had the 2 children. She was pregnant. What should she do? Just pick up her kids and leave her husband? Some people might say, no, that might be too much. He might go off the handles. But you know who you live with. You know his behavior. He's breaking cupboards. He's using a hammer to break up the granite on the table, on the counter. He is smashing cell phones on the ground. He is punching holes in what? He's punching holes in walls. He's ripping, tearing up, carrying on. It's time to G out. And oftentimes, the time when you are leaving becomes the most dangerous time. Because that's when the beast comes out of them in all its fury. So when you're leaving out of those situations, you have to keep your mouth shut. You can't say you're leaving and you can't say where you're going. You have to keep your plans under wraps. And you got to leave and go far away. Some people don't like to start over, but we have to start normalizing starting over as women when we have to get away from these beasts of men that we have mate with and have kids with. We have to get far, far away. Too many women are losing their lives. Too many of us leaving our children to be raised sometimes by total strangers, leaving our children without their mother. And when our children do not have their mother to care for them and nurture them turn out to be oftentimes the hooligan just like them. The same man where you run from. The same man that take you out. Now that him take you out and leave your children vulnerable to becoming just as lost as he is. Because you are gone as their mother. That nurturing and love that they're familiar with getting from you is gone out of their lives. Now they are left to pick up the pieces and move on. They might start getting angry. They might start lashing out. And they'll take those emotions into adulthood. And when they get into adulthood and they have to have relations with my daughter, your daughter, your daughter, your daughter, they are damaged men. They are broken men. And your daughter, my daughter, and your daughter gotta put up with them. No, don't put up with it. And a lot of times we like to think that we can love people enough to change them. We need to get that out of our heads. You cannot love people enough to change them. Once a man is violent and he has that propensity for violence, you have to take yourself away. Get away, break up the relationship. The first sign of him raising his voice, the first sign of him raising his hand, nobody thinks you can love him if he change. Nobody thinks that if he's only used to mama and papa, you're going to give him lizard lap and it's going to change him. It's not going to make him change. It is not going to make him change. He is who he is. And if he cannot control his emotions enough to not raise a voice, to not raise a hand at you in the initial stages of the relationship, when it is all nice and flowery, what do you think he's going to do when familiarity starts breeding contempt and he starts to knock the daylights out of you? So I tell you, don't be sorry for them, because usually when you see a man start display who he is and you put your foot down, they usually start crying and beg you for mercy. And anyhow you give them that mercy, later on in the relationship, you're going to be so sorry. It's just the truth. Anytime the disrespect start run, exactly. Anytime the disrespect starts, people start calling you out your name. People start, anytime the disrespect start, they might raise voice or something. Yes. As soon as the disrespect start, run for the hills and don't look back. Exactly. You understand what I mean? Run for the hills and do not look back, because he's not going to change. If you are with a man and he's mild-mannered and he's calm, God says when somebody show you who they are, believe them. Exactly. Believe them. Because in the initial stages when you all are in love and everything is rosy and flowery and beautiful, he's going to show you his best self. Once he thinks he's got you where he wants you, he's going to start showing his true self. Now, always have your eyes peeled back, looking for his true self. Because it's in his true self that you are going to make the decision as to whether or not this relationship is good enough for you. Yes. Once he start raising voice, once he start raising hand, once he start calling out your name, once he starts to belittle you, give you the silent treatment, do not wait for a second chance. Run. Do not wait for a second chance. Run as far as you can. As women, yes, hit up the like button, guys. Thank you, Fly Girl Georgia. As women, we like to think that we have some kind of magic, some kind of a magic kind of love potion to put on these men that's going to change them. Nothing cannot change them, my friends. Yeah, nothing can change them, because it's like, you ever see like you are with somebody and the person is so mean and just crass, and then you leave them and they are with somebody else, and you say to yourself, is this person that they are with is acting like they are Michael the Archangel, like they are God sent, and they think, oh, he he was only bad to her because he didn't like her, he didn't love her, but he loves me. You don't think he's gonna do the same thing to you? He may not, because the circumstances might be different. But leopards can change in spots. And a lot of time women think that, oh, because he was bad to the other woman deserved it. No. But he gonna be better to you because you have some kind of special kind of love to give to him. That's going to make him better. That's gonna make him do better. Don't fool yourself. And that's what I mean. Yes, run, run, run. Do not fool yourself into believing that a man who hit another woman won't hit you. I see men who beat up their wife, go to prison and come back. And women all over the place in love with them. Because she must have done something why I'm like she. Really? And you not gonna do anything for him like you. Not stopping to think that it is clear that this individual cannot control himself. This individual has no emotional intelligence at all. Blessed one, take a sip of water there, so. Blessed one is in the house. Welcome, blessed one. How are you doing? How are you doing, blessed one? So good to see you, my love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So good to see you. Yes, blessed one, we are talking up the things I'm talking. We are here talking about domestic violence and how as women we can protect ourselves from domestic violence. Domestic violence is God said, do not pass, God do not collect $200. Just what God said. You are very welcome. Just one. Do not pass. Go do not collect $200. Just $100. Eh? Grant say he's still looking, he's still watching. Okay, we appreciate you, my love. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for still watching. Georgia. Georgia, how you doing, my love? How you doing? You see them do me bad tonight, yeah? Oh, no, really, I try to do me bad tonight. But anyway, I can't work with you, just like you can't work with me. I can't work with you. Yeah, guys. So I'm talking about how we can protect ourselves as women. How we can protect ourselves from domestic violence. Stop telling yourself that it won't happen to you. Like, him can't lick you, him not gonna lick you, because you are what? You sent from heaven more than anybody else? Why him wouldn't lick you? No. Zero tolerance. Exactly, blessed one. Zero tolerance for domestic violence. Zero tolerance. I will not. I refuse to be in any relationship where a man is going to raise not even your voice. Beg you, please. Not even your voice. Anybody raise them voice, it must be me. Yeah. Don't raise your voice and certainly don't raise your hand. Do not raise your hand. Because if you lift up your hand after me, you never know what can happen. If you lift up your hand, I have reached a stage in my life now where I am not afraid to leave you with just a piece. Do not lift your hand and do not raise if the moment you raise your voice, goodbye. Be not even wait for you raise your hand. And any name you call me out of my name, it better be endearing. You know, me see some people are oh man talk about she my bitch. You're what? A woman are like, oh, it's okay. It's just what? Excuse me? Excuse me? Call who? Call? Are you crazy? No, we ain't playing like that. We ain't playing like that. These are the little ways that they try to sneak in. They try to sneak in the violence subtly. And once you start to accept it, you don't nip it in the bud right there. It continues. The man I go tell us say, I go say you are his bitch, like, and they're like, yeah, you're my bitch. And you laugh, yeah. Oh, he's okay. He's just saying that. Oh, he's just joking. No, no. And that right there is not a joke. That is downright disrespectful. Yeah. Don't settle for it. One question. Why do women them always love the bad wicked man and the good one that want them not want them? A bad man she want, a bad man she just Joseph Joseph. The girl says she don't want a good man, a bad man she want. Any man raising hand at me, turn him into a clock. One laugh. No, God, I can't with you. I can't with you. God say, any man raise their hand, she gonna turn him into a clock. One long and a one shot. I make it chime. Make it chime, God. Make sure you make it. Oh no. Oh no, God. You are something else, I tell you. You are something else. Oh my God. Yes, I agree with you. Turn him into a clock. One long hand and one short hand. I mean, come on, guys. Hit the, hit the like button, guys. Come on. Hit the like button. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? Okay, Card, that was a good one. That was a good one. Card, say any man raise their hand. After she going to turn him into a clock. One long hand and one short hand. Okay. So guys, let me see. I make him oh my God, I make him chime. I agree. Make sure him chime. Joyful Julie. Julie, how you doing? Oh my God. Julie, how are you doing, my love? So good to see you, Julie. Welcome into the live, guys. Tonight we are talking about domestic violence and how we can protect ourselves from domestic violence. There are many ways to protect ourselves. Ourselves. Oh, wait, let me see this here. So, really, where? Joyful Julie. Julie changing name. Well on there, Julie. Well on there, Julie. A long time. Well on there, like time. I come over your channel. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on there, Julie. Me like see. All right. The last time me did over your channel. Me watch 8 days ago visiting the in-laws for goodies. Okay. What else me did over there? Watch Store of Top Barbecue Chicken. My name change. Julie, when I put your video them in a playlist. In Julie, put your video them in a one playlist, sis. So like right now, when me hit the playlist, me not just run everything. I make it just go and run till everything finish. Put everything in a one playlist, please, Julie. But anyway, make here so go and play your capuchin monkey them and stuff. Let's see how many. Let me see you can get some hours throughout the night. Yes, Julie. Put them in a playlist, my love. So that when anybody go on your channel, they hit your playlist, it just keep running. Okay? All right, let us get back. Let us get back to the chat, my friends. Joseph, same love that. You see how Joseph love the shenanigans? But when me press playlist on your channel, Julie, see there? When me press it, say you not have no playlist. So go back and check. Go back and check, sis. He say you not have no playlist. Okay? All right. So let us get back to this here now. Let us get back to this here. We are talking about how to avoid becoming the victim of domestic violence. And one way we say to avoid becoming the victim of domestic violence, be prepared to leave a relationship as early as possible or as soon as possible, as soon as you identify your partner's propensity for violence. And violence not means you're going to wait till him grab you by your neck and fling you so and dash you so. No. You understand? You don't have to wait for that kind of violence because oftentimes the violence starts coming in subtle forms, in little microaggressive forms. The things they say, the little things they do. Open up your eyes and pay attention. Don't suddenly allow a man to call you out of your name and think it's endearing and think it's cute. He's testing the waters. He's trying to see how much he can get away with you. That's why he's doing those things. Calling you out your name just to see how far he can go. And once you don't nip it in the bud, he continues. And then it escalates. And then he thinks that, yeah, we can't say anything to her. We can't do anything. We can't kick her down the stairs. We can't do anything because she not left. She not going to do nothing. And they get comfortable. And the next thing you know, the one we are walk behind the casket to sing Kumbaya. So no. Do not be prepared to stay in a relationship with any man who is abusing you, whether it be verbally, physically, financially, whatever ways that he's abusing you. Look at AG. AG, what's up? Remember that the shorts YouTube don't add that time to our watch hours, sis. Yeah, but me not see nothing. Me not know. Check back your channel. Check back your channel, Julie. Cause me not understand why it has show me say you don't have no so you don't have no playlist. I don't know why. Yeah, that's even right. But I that it has show me. Yes, what I mean, AG. Yeah. You can't just excuse me. You can't sit down there and then you allow this man to you give him an inch, he take a mile. Can you say man don't know the limit? You give them an inch, they want a whole mile. You give them big Jill, they want a pound. No matter what. They don't so you gotta nip it in the bud. You got oh no. Don't talk to me like that. No. And you get only one chance. It's not like you're gonna say to them, okay, don't talk to me like that. And then they're gonna say, okay, they won't talk to you like that again because they see that it offends you. But what they're really doing is waiting to get comfortable. They're waiting to get comfortable with you. And once they are comfortable with you, that's when you see all the familiarity breed all kinds of contempt. and they start to treat you like the way they feel about it. Because that's true. People treat you the way they feel about you. If somebody loves you and cares about you, that's how they're going to treat you. Somebody not care for you and them not like you. That's how they want to treat you. They're going to call you out your name. They're going to say the meanest, unkindness, and ugliest things about you. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. So you have to know when to cut it out, when to let this man know that no, this is not the way we are going to do this. And don't be afraid to run. Why am I so afraid to left a man them? I used to be like, oh my God, everybody gonna say, oh, you can't keep a man. I don't care what you feel like now. I wish everybody could get to this place where I'm at. I pray that every woman will get to this place mentally where you don't give two rats two chews. Let go, go. The door is wide open. Go, and don't look back. Because there'll be nothing back here when you look back. Nothing. But people are just holding on. I'm looking at them, so I don't know why you're not. Oh, me don't know why then. Me don't know, Julie. I don't know, darling. That's what me. You said that you're channeling on a playlist. I know, Jules. I don't know why it is saying that, but I'm going to keep on. I'm gonna just keep on watching all what you have there, Sister Julie. Yeah, even though. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep on just make them go and play. I'm on the live now, so you're not gonna hear nothing. You're not gonna me not gonna comment, but me I'll go and run them, make them watch and then see. Julie says, um, let me see, can me see the chatter move. Sure. Lily, 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 how are you doing? It's all over, beautiful. Oh, Lil, how are you doing, Lily? It's so good to see you, my love. How are you? Monkey know which limb to jump on. That's what they said, Ghana. In Jamaica, we said up in who fi frightened. Yeah, in Jamaica, we said up in who fi frightened. Julie says, I've never been in such a relationship, but I swear the first time and I'm gone. Yeah, they just like that. Julie says, but just so, because it's a spin. Julie, let me see what Lily said. I have been MIA. I'm back now. Was dealing with some serious matters at hand. Wonderful. Good thing you deal with them. Serious matters at hand. Short and or long on. Oh my God, that was God's version. But I hope you are okay. I hope you have dealt with all the issues and everything is just fine right now, my love. Okay? Let me keep on going down the chat. Lily saying hello. All right, we gotta keep Lily in our prayers, guys. We gotta keep Lily in our prayers. Whatever it is, she is. you know, Lily. Sometimes no matter how serious the thing is, me have to make a joke out of it. That's how I maintain my sanity. That's how I maintain my sanity. Even though sometimes I make joke out of stuff and people are like, oh, that's was so funny. But it's just how my brain works sometimes. But I try to curb that enthusiasm. I try to curb it so that I don't offend people. But laughter is my best medicine. Yeah. When we see the wicked, them a come, smile, laugh. But anyway, let us continue. Let us continue. What's her name? Julie says she has never been in a relationship that was violent. Well, I can't say the same. I cannot say the same because I have been in relationships that have been violent. Hmm. And you have to just take so much you can't take no more. You just take away yourself, get away, far, far away from those relationships and no looking back. You know, people learn sometimes and they grow, but it is not your responsibility. It is not your responsibility as a woman to raise a grown man. If he was not raised, if he was not raised to respect women, to know that you don't raise your hand, put it on a woman. If he wasn't raised, or even if he was raised well, but he has adopted that kind of attitude where he believes that he must be the bulbuck and duppy conqueror in the relationship. Well, Rich, my brother, how are you doing? So good to see you. Welcome, 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 Wild Rich. Yeah. So if he does not understand that it's inappropriate for him to raise his hand at a woman, to lay his hand on a woman in any fashion other than a loving fashion, then it's not your responsibility to love him into changing. It is not your responsibility. Let him man and let him workless man make him man go on the street. Because some of these men don't deserve to be with a woman. Make him go and go be with one next, and the two of them go and beat up one another. The two of them bring enough testosterone and the two of them go and beat up one another because apparently he wants to use all of his masculine energy on the woman who is the weaker frame. Yeah, not sit down and take that. And women have to start normalizing being happy with themselves. Everybody run up and down, oh, them can't be by themselves. We can't be by myself. Me have to have one man. Have to have a what? Have to have a what? No, ma'am. You don't, there's no have to. You don't have to. You want to. And you don't want to stay by yourself. So you find all kinds of excuses. You find all kinds of excuses as to why you shouldn't be by yourself and why you have to have one. You have to have, yes. And the Lord said we should not be alone. And the Lord said we should not be alone, but He never said we must be unhappy either. So if you find Joe and Joe not fit the bill, you get rid of Joe, then you get John still not fit the bill, you get Harry not fit the bill, you get Henry not fit the bill, you get this not fit the bill. You're gonna make yourself into an emotional wreck. Stay by yourself. Learn to love yourself. Look into yourself and say, what is it that I can do for me? But I need a man to protect me. And the same man you say you need to protect you, the same man come back and bruise you. No, who needs that kind of protection? No. Learn to stay by yourself. And a lot of times when you stay by yourself, you get you encounter a lot of self-discovery. It's a way for you to discover yourself, how well you can do, how well you can present yourself without having this other person scrutinizing your entire being, all of your actions and everything. It's a way of self-discovery. You don't need a man. You want a man, but it is not a need. Why, Rich, my brother, how you doing? It's also emotional and psychological, as of course. Then he lacks the simplicity of respect. Exactly, Kat. That is so truly lived. Emotional, psychological, and spiritual abuse. Yes. Sometimes you have man, you can't even go to church. You go to church, the man not go to church. You get up Sabbath morning, Sunday morning, whichever morning to go to church. The man, oh, you go to church and you not give me no breakfast. Oh, you there at church all day, I mean no eat. You and them nook. Wait. You cripple? Why you can't get up and make your own food? Why you gonna lay that burden on the woman? Or you gone from morning and me no eat? They not stay there hungry, brother. If you have your two hands and your two hands don't tell you go make yourself a plate of food, then you don't deserve to eat. But you will find that there are some men who like to do that kind of thing and make you feel guilty for taking care of yourself. You go to the spa one day, you go get your nails done, get a little facial, you go to, and you come and like, lad, me hungry. And from morning, me not eat. You're gone all day, you're gone go do your hair and face and nail and left me a yard hungry. Men will do this so that you feel guilty about taking care of yourself. Don't fall for it. Do not fall for it. Take care of you. Mind your business. Take care of you, because if you're with a man, you're supposed to be a man, not a child. Not a boy. Somebody who's capable of getting up, making themselves breakfast, taking care of themselves. They don't need you. You're not breastfeeding them. Well, but you're not their mama. They are grown people. And I know a lot of women like that, because they like when the man sit down and depend upon them. Lord, them feel like them the world belongs to them. Because Lord, if me not cook, him not eat, and they feel so good. Yes. I will get up a morning to make him breakfast. I'm packing lunch in carry at school and go work, and when him come home, I make sure some cook him. If me not cook him, not eat. Nobody can run them wrist with me, Honestly, I'm a different kind of creature these days. No. That is called abuse. You go work, him go work. The two of you come home, him sit down in a couch, spread up foot, I watch TV. And you come home and you jump on, trying to make dinner, trying to do this, and him sit down and be comfortable. And then you cook the food, him come and eat the food. And then you go upstairs and you gotta take a shower, and him have to take a shower. He want you run bath water for him. Him want to do all of this. Women, we need to stop acting like slaves in a relationship. We need to stop it. We need to stop it. And then the same man gone out the street, that's cheap for you. And you say, Lord, you know what me never do for him? Me feed him, me clothe him, me run him bath water. He have a cooked meal every day, me pack him lunch, me do all. These are not the things that make a man stay. A man has to have the moral fortitude to know how to treat you and to know what he's supposed to do to enhance the relationship, to keep the relationship in good standing. It's not about anything that you are willing to do that is outside of the norm that is going to make a man stay with you. It is within the man. I did a post a few weeks ago. I said, you do not have anything to do with the love that you get. It has nothing to do with you. The love that you get has to do with the lover who gives you that love. Do I make myself clear? Yes. The love that you get has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the person who is willing to love you, to show you that love. So you notice sometimes you see a lot of women out there and they say, oh, my husband love me. And then, and I don't know if you pick man. You know, there's a pick all this and so. I don't know if you pick man. And what that woman is not realizing is that she had absolutely nothing to do with the love that that man is giving her, because that man is capable of loving. That man is capable of showing love. And that's why he's showing love to her. If he was one of the chabasses like some of us speak up, who is not capable of showing love, of loving, or of caring, then you can't get that love. Because people can't give you what they don't have. A person cannot show you love if there is no love inside of them. How are they going to show you love? How are they going to love you if love does not dwell inside of them? You can only give people what you have. You cannot give people what you don't have. So when you are filled with love, you can share that love with the people around you. Yes, you can show love because there is love within you. A lot of these men are void of love. Some of them weren't raised with any love. Some of them raised up like a hooligans. And now they come to become adults. Somebody's daughter got to deal with them. We need to start normalizing not dealing with the men who were not raised well. Yeah, stop dealing with them. Yeah, make them go find people of their own kind. Make them go find people of their own kind. Let me see what Wildwood say. Why this? Gonna have no. Why the chat not moving up? I know Wildwood said something and Cad said something, but I can't read it on this. And it's not coming up on the phone. I'm not sure why. See, I don't know why it's not coming up. I'm not seeing it in the chat right here. Yes, guys. So so as I'm saying to you, a person cannot give you what he don't have. So if you are with a man and the man don't love you, and you believe that you can love this man until him love you, you're going to washing dirty shoes them, you're going to make sure so you get up a morning time, or when you're tired and you put them at hurt you, you're going to get up 4 o'clock in the morning, you're going to make him porridge, make him breakfast, nice breakfast, you're going to serve him in bed, or you're going to prepare in lunch we carry at school today, you're going to do to carry to work. You're going to do everything that in your mind a good woman will do. You're going to do everything that in your mind you should do that will make him love you. And then next week you hear say, him out a street a cheat. And you're going to say, but me do everything for you. Me do everything for you. Me get up in the morning. Me get up and make breakfast. Me make your lunch. Me do anything what you want. Now you're starting to feel inadequate, even though you've overextended yourself for this individual. Now you're starting to feel inadequate because even all that you have done, the person still showing you who they are. It's because that's who they are. You cannot love somebody into loving you. Because a lot of these people have no love. Women do it too to men. When the man a lover, the man make sure them got work, no matter what the work, them have to get the work. Because them have to bring money, come fish happy. She go get ear done, nails done, this done, that done all the time. And no matter what he do, no matter what he does, he still feels small. She still make him feel small in the relationship. Because she not have no love in her. She not want him. No matter what you do, A person who not love you just don't love you. And they are not going to do anything to make you to make you feel loved and appreciated, because it is not within them. It is not within them. You cannot give what you don't have. And if there's no love in you, you cannot give love. You have to have love within you. You have to have love within you. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, baby! Oh my gosh, my babies. How are you doing, sweetheart? Oh my gosh, my baby is in the chat. How are you doing, my love? How are you doing? So good to see you. So good to see you, my darling. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I don't know how you end up on my chat. I haven't seen you in so long. I see you on my chat and I get, oh, I love you, my child. I love you. Mwah. Oh my gosh. Scotty, and let me tell you something. And let me tell you something. Don't you make no woman twist you and turn you. You're coming to the right chat tonight. Don't remember everything your mama taught you, boy. Don't you make no woman twist you and turn you. And don't you go twisting and turning nobody's girl child, you know. Don't- Oh my God, guys, that's my baby right there. Yeah, that's a piece of my heart. Just came up in the chat and I just lost it. Oh my gosh. Say hello to my son, guys. Say hello to Scotty right there in the chat. Say hello to Scotty right there in the chat. Oh my gosh, Scotty. But anyway, you come into the right chat because I've never stopped teaching you the lessons that you need to learn, and you're never too old to be taught the lessons and to learn what to do and what not to do. And now that you are out there in the world of dating, you're gonna know when this woman try to gaslight you and try to make you feel guilty for standing up for yourself, for loving yourself, for doing what you gotta do for yourself. They make you feel guilty. Then Lord, you did have to do that. Then you buy that for yourself and you're not buying none for me. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it don't make them gaslight you into making you feel guilty. If you think you see something for yourself for $100, buy it for yourself. Buy it for yourself. And then you buy one for $100 for your mama. And then if you have any change left, then if you have any change left, you can, buy her something. But your mama ain't going nowhere. But she can get up and leave tomorrow. So, so you know how the deal is, right? Okay. Your mama's supposed to come first. Don't believe them talk about leave your mother and cleave. No, me not believe in that part. Don't, don't leave your mother and cleave. You still gotta take care of your mama. Okay? Okay, my boy? You still see those gotta go to Bobby, you crazy. No, I'm not. But it's true. You gotta, yeah, you gotta care for your mama. The women are gonna come and the women are gonna go, but your mama's gonna be here forever. So don't you dare turn your back on your mama. Don't you dare turn your back on your mama. Yeah, so don't you turn your back. So don't you turn your back on your mama because you have found you somebody else, okay? Because you have found you a female. Okay, I know you are out there, trying to establish yourself as a good guy, a good man. You're gonna be somebody's. Let's get more preach, sister. We are called sister. God says, if you want me to, oh, see, I had missed out some of the chat. It wasn't running. I had to restart this thing. That's not how it should go. That is the reason why God said, when you have a man, both of you become one flesh. So both should be doing everything together, like going to church. We got church and supermarket together. I mean, a relationship does not absolve you of your individuality. So because you are in a relationship, it doesn't mean that you just forget about you and everything now has to do with you and your partner. I see people where they're like, their phone is like, oh, my phone, my partner gotta have my password, gotta be in my phone, and I'm in his phone, and I can't knock anybody for doing what they want to do. But if you touch my phone, we got a problem. Just saying. You have to have a little bit of privacy, man. You have to have a little bit of privacy. Let me share with you what I feel like sharing. Because oftentimes, guys, when my girlfriend them on the phone and I text and I cut up, you understand the things we talk about and laugh about. What if I don't want my partner to see that side of me? This is just what I share with my friend Junie. Me and Junie will, yeah. This is just what I share with my friend Claudia. Yeah, this is just what I share with you, where we can talk about it, girl talk and chat talk. You know what I mean? You know what? No, that cannot be your conversation. The conversation between you and I is totally different. Whatever you and I are going to talk about, it's a different conversation. I mean, I want to be in that part of my life. I have a right to. So hey, no, sir. You're not coming in my phone. No, we're not doing that. I'd say if both of us have a job, then both of us share the household chores. I can't have a 9 to 5 and come home to another job all by myself. No, sir. Me agree. If me come home and me have to cook, it's gonna be just for me. Because if you reach home before me and you sit down and put up your foot, are you going to play slick and make sure so you stay out until I reach home? So then you can say, oh, I reach home first. We're gonna have problems. We're gonna have to communicate. We're gonna have to talk about what we're gonna do about that, because no, it is supposed to be a partnership. I used to like how these men me find these were no kind of selfish. These men no kind of selfish, so me just hold my corners. Because I may be no argument with nobody. We're not supposed to be in an argument. No, sir. We're not supposed to be in an argument because you choose to do what. No. We have to come to a common understanding that this is what it's going to be. A lot of times you pick up all these men who can't cook. Their mother never teach them how to boil little water. Then can I put a meal a fire? And we just take on, oh, because I'm the woman. Yeah. What? Let him eat ear pie and nothing pudding. And then you're going to see if you may go learn, say, you can go at the fire and make something. And then they have a way of making you feel guilty about standing up for yourself. If me go out and me come back and you no make no dinner, me just eat 2 crackers and go on my bed. And while the sun that away from big yam and dumpling and all these things, you're out of luck. If you can't make it yourself, you're out of luck. And it's not being mean, guys, but there's something called self-preservation. You must strive to preserve yourself. You can't kill out yourself for this man, and when you're going to bed, you can't even do nothing with him. You're tired, you put them and hurt you, everything. And then he want to come give you a guilt trip again, talk about, lad, Then you can't do this, you can't turn so, you can't turn so. And then when you go cheat now, we tell us, say, you know much time I tell you on the bed for turn so, and turn so, and you not do it. That's why I go cheat. Traffic, they will guilt you to death. Don't make them guilt yourself. Because they will do it. Them guilt you, them guilt you, them guilt you for everything. You can't do anything good enough for a man who is ungrateful and has no plans to accept. Aurelie is in the house. Welcome, Aurelie. How are you doing? How are you doing, Aurelie? So good to see you, my sister. Me, I bring out the offering plate because you preach. No, but it is the truth. It is the truth, I tell your sister. It is the truth. You can't sit down there and make these men just just use you so, and no recourse. No recourse. No. I tell you, I sat there in that relationship and make that man gaslight me. Gaslight me the whole time. The whole time in the relationship. Just gaslight me night and day. And every time I try to stand up for myself, the man just bawl bloody murder. And just bawl and mean like a big yamed. I believe say I can love him into being somebody. You can't love people for make them love. Show your love. Kind of love them in them. And I would never want any of you to end up in that situation. And if you're in a situation like that, where the person you are with is showing you some narcissistic tendencies, where only time they are nice to you is when they want something. Anytime you see they want something from you, they come like, Lord, your ear look nice today. And then, yes, and them sweet you up. And you fall for it. And you think, oh, he's so nice. I bet he's got to be in a good mood today. It must have been what I put down on him last night. Why he's so kind today with me? I'm gonna do the same thing again tomorrow. But when you do the same thing again tomorrow that you did the day before, and you thought that was what was making him kind to you today, not even realizing that he just asked you for $1,000, or he just asked you to co-sign something with him, or he just sweet you up for one day until he gets what he wants, and then tomorrow he goes back to his same ugly mean self and start talking trash to you to you. And a lot of us women, we sit down and we take it, and we sit down and we take it. We sit down and we take it day in, day out. I told you about the lady who told me that she was married for what, 50 years? The woman said she married for 50 years. And the happiest day of her life was the day the man killed over. Mr. Papa Jesus. No, you can't be in a relationship for 50 years with absolutely no happiness. No happiness. You're not happy. The man come home, the man treat you like trash. The man talk anything to you. The man treat you so poorly. And you still stay in the relationship. You stay there like you're afraid what the world is gonna say. There's one thing I don't want to hear anybody say anymore is they're afraid of what the world is going to say. Because I already told you all to with the world and what the world thinks and what the world is going to say. It is about you. Take care of you. Yeah. You don't want to, don't be guilting yourself or make society guilt you for taking care of yourself. The relationship could be 2 days old. Move right along. The relationship is 2 years old and he start act a fool. Don't be afraid to move. The other night and unstoppable, the woman says she have house with narcissists. She don't know what to do. I say, sister, sell the house, count your losses, give whatever court saying forget, and run for the hills. Because a lot of times we stay and try to say, why? I don't want to leave. I got so much invested in it, and then you lose your life. Ain't you gonna leave it anyway? Don't be like the people who sit down at the hurricane and the hurricane coming. And them ears that the hurricane is a category 4. And lots of the buildings around here will not be able to withstand the winds of a category 4 hurricane. The waters are going to rise. We are looking for 12 to 18 inches, 12 to 18 feet. 12 to 18 feet of water. Do not take any chance. Get out now. And people are saying, I've been living in this house for 10 years. I don't want to lose my stuff. And then the water come and carry you, go and left this stuff. No, tell me. So that's how a lot of us sit in relationships all the time. Lord, let me just stick to the evil way me know. At 10 years now, me there with it. Lord, me used to it by now. Lord, me know I'm picking them grow up in a broken home. The home is already broken. The picking them, fuss and fight every day. So the home is already broken. Free the children. I make the children have a loving environment to be raised in. I stop seeing that toxicity and I say, oh yeah, stay because you want your children to have both parents in the home. They still don't have both parents. Them have a predator and a prey. That's what I'm having at the house. Children see mommy getting beating every day and the poor children grow up so broken. They grow up so broken. They don't know if them to go right or left. Because this is their life. This is their reality. This is what they know. This is what they have become accustomed to. And then these same children want to marry your child and my child and her child and her child. And these broken people come into your lives with their brokenness. See, Aurelie said, I just left. I can't say hang on, Snoopy. Exactly. Hang on, Snoopy. They're hanging on to that relationship that's going nowhere. Aurelie said, I just left the marriage after 6 years. Absolutely. Yes. It ain't working. Don't stay there, try to get blood out of stone. Don't stay there and try to turn a relationship into. And you know what sometimes can burn me too? You know when you have met somebody and you know what is going on behind closed doors. You know what is going on. And when you see them all on Facebook, painting this rosy picture of this wonderful husband, I just sit there like seriously. Like seriously. And yesterday she'd have cried to me, say, look on her eye, black and blue, the man thump on her eye. And today she'd have on Facebook. I tell everybody what a wonderful husband she have, and her husband is the best in the world. And the best in the world for thump out your eye? What if now me should have come underneath the post and say, sis, cut it out. Because right now you have a black and blue eye when I'm here day before yesterday. We need to stop this kind of foolishness and put up this charade and try like who are we fooling? Who are we trying to convince? Trying to convince the world that we have this all beautiful relationship with this individual, trying to get other people jealous of this relationship. I did a nurse too, black eye. Come on, people, come on, ladies, come on. We have to do better. We have to do better than that for ourselves. For ourselves. When it now work, Can't say early couldn't wear for I would have one score, man. One score, not 20. So early. They kind of messed with the but if you couldn't wait on the score. Night, you're just awake. Oh, crackers, good night, crackers. If your sleep pattern them so odd, what I mean by you just awake? Not 10 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock at night now. So what you mean? Boy, you just awake. You should have wake up long time. You should have wake up long time. I soon gonna take a shower and go on my bed too. 2 hours of live is good. Tomorrow evening, tomorrow Tuesday, we're gonna talk about domestic violence again. Tomorrow, yeah. Um, TikTok free me up to them. I don't know if I can have one live over there, but we will see. Maybe over there we will go tomorrow night. Go chat about all this stuff. Or you just get up Angie in the place. Ah! Randy in the place. Randy say good morning. Angie, Randy, a morning now. Where you're at? Where I am at, it is almost 10 o'clock at night. I don't know what time it is where the rest of you are at. But Angie, me say Angie, I where did they today, Angie? TJ Maxx. Me no know where. Me no remember where did they, but it's there one place today. I miss one black leather, not black, one red leather bag. Looks like it look like alligator skin. But that the bag nice. But another that's not the bag where me want. Me want one of the Brahmin bag. Anybody there here? Anybody on the chat? They are West Palm Beach. I need one of the Brahmin pocketbooks. Them not too expensive either, just $200. $200 for one pocketbook, not that expensive, you know. Okay. Not that expensive. At least me not ask one Hermes and one of them someday. Remember me and you live in Jamaica. Me and you live at Jamaica, Randy? Well, me say, me say, Angie, I don't know where you find all of them shopping things. But boy, you not get tempted all the time when you see all them nice price if you shop. Jesus, me go to the store so much, me that be dead broke. Cause me always a find something to buy. But that's why me not follow up the store because I don't follow up the stores because trust me, I see one look nice something. I see one look I want to come home and say, Lord, it doesn't end up of this. Me have too many things. So me not follow up the store. But me love watch Angie, me get me eye them full. Me get me eye them full when Angie they about walking up and down in the stores. And I appreciate it, Angie. I appreciate it. Guys, if you don't have Angie yet, please go over Angie's channel. Go support Angie. Angie always there. Burlington, Bloomingdale, JC, Penny, TJ Maxx, Home Depot, Office Depot, everywhere. Wherever it's shopping, Angie is there. Wherever the shopping is, Angie is there, guys. Yeah, so we are gonna continue we are gonna be finished in about the next 10 minutes or so. We are going to be finished because you see me I them already start dance, which means that it's going to be time for me to go to bed. All right. So we were talking, guys, about me already give the sermon about the domestic violence and how we can as women protect ourselves. Yeah. Nothing is wrong with being alone. I see some men coming out talking about so many of us women encouraging other women to be by themselves and whatever. Because we're tired of uno man mistreat we and abuse we. So it better we stay by ourselves, uno stay by ourselves. My granny say easy squeeze, no make no riot. You stay by yourself and we stay by ourselves. And if a little nookie, you go about your business. But we ain't wrapping up and tangling up with anybody because I don't know how to treat people who love you. Always, no matter how somebody love and treat with kindness, you know if you appreciate, just sometimes just go on like man, just sometimes just 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 go on like a hooligan. Like I don't nobody raise, no raise well. Just treat the women who love you like trash. And then expect the blessings to follow The blessings not follow some man too wicked. But anyway, Mother Scott, go ahead. Mother, 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 some people go on my bed. Artists, there is nothing wrong with being alone. Exactly, Arlie. Exactly. Nothing is wrong with being alone. It's just that some of us women do not want to be alone. We are listening to people, and people are taught foolishness, and we don't want to be alone. We want to be, we have to be with one man. Oh, yes, we have to be with one man. If we don't have no man, if we don't have no man, we feel bad because society looking down on us. Society likes to look at the woman who has a man and give her props to say, oh, she have her husband, so she get props. No be jealous of her because she get her props. You not have to have no man to get props. She lucky. She find a good, decent husband. You have to accept your plight that you not so lucky you don't find one good, decent husband. If you want to keep searching, you're going to search till you can't search no more. But if you are up to that, you're going go search. Nobody now stop you from going to search. But while you're searching for the man, take a little time to search for yourself. Because unless you find yourself, when you find the man, him going to have no use to you because you don't know yourself. That is my final word tonight, my friend. Yes. So while you are on the road hunting for the man, try hunt for yourself. Find yourself first before you find that man. All right? So if not, you stay by yourself until, until, until stay by yourself until you are able to care for yourself. Watch out. Okay. Let me see what else. Why this cut off me? Me chat. Why do this for? Okay. Let me see what else is. Nothing no wrong with being modest. Nothing no wrong with being alone. But I never want. Okay, there you go. Mother say nothing wrong with being alone, but you don't want it for yourself. All right, there you go. There are some people who don't want being alone for themselves, and then there are some people who don't mind. I have come a long way because I used to be one of those persons who don't want to be by myself. And I used to be like, oh, I don't want to be by myself. I don't want to be by myself. I want to be with somebody who, you know, and you have in your mind these ideas about what this person you want is supposed to be like. And when the person comes and the person is not like that, you want to settle, you want to compromise because you don't want to go back out there in the field. But trust me, you don't have to go back out there in the field. Just love yourself. Just be with yourself. Just be by yourself. Find yourself. Love yourself. And don't go settle for somebody who is going to knock you upside the head, throw you down between toilet seat and sitting and force you to lie to the world to say you drop off a stairs or you bump in a table or some foolishness. You gotta come up with all kinds of lies to tell the onlookers, to make them continue to believe that you have this wonderful husband who is caring for you and you two have this great relationship. When night come and beat the daylights out of you, you can have no peace in your own home. Don't let anybody steal your joy. Let nobody steal your peace. Nobody at all. It does not matter who it is. Let no one steal your joy. No man even. I am alone, teacher. I'm good. You see what I mean, Joe? You see what I mean? Cause there is no waiting, sir. Sis, when the narcissist, just like that. Just like that. When you start seeing the people showing you their narcissistic tendencies, run. Run like you hear news. Take yourself away from those toxic situations because they only get worse. They never get better. They never get better. The better they get is for the few minutes when he's asking you to do him a favor. When she's asking you to do her a favor, that's when it gets good, because that's when they're nice and sweet and all those things. Yeah. But as soon as they get what they want, it's goodbye to you. They are done with you. Mother said, oh, she's spoiled, she couldn't do singleness. You see, some women are that lucky. I know the world are we lucky, but we have to just accept we lot. We have to just accept we lot. Say, well, me never did that lucky. Me never did that lucky. And I have accepted that I was never that lucky to find that all loving, caring, sharing individual who was willing to extend themselves to accommodate me so that in that capacity I could feel as though there needed to be some kind of reciprocity for me to extend myself as well to accommodate them. It was always somebody I look for something, somebody wants something. And when you want something, you ain't see nobody. It's always something. Always something. And now that I've gotten a chance to be by myself and examine myself, I realized that I was never the problem. Yeah, I was never the problem. Because I can be by myself and I can stay by myself and not go out there and throw myself all over the place. So I know that I could never have been the problem because I function perfectly well by myself. Yeah, I can fix up my garden, do my kitchen, fix my curtains. I can do it all about everything for myself. Yeah, and that's what it is. Mother say, what's a cracker? Say, single life sweet. Yeah, me knows a single life sweet. Single life is sweet. I don't know, I don't feel like, and I don't think I would ever want to compromise this life or I have it right now. No. Because I see me couldn't come in from work and come sit down there for my life. Somebody that antagonize me, say them want dinner. Somebody that, no, sir. It's a good thing if you have a husband who loves you, you love your husband, you go out of your way for him go out of way for you, because the two of you are working towards the same goal of having a loving relationship. A toxic-free environment where you can raise your children and have fun. Yes, and have fun together. So some people are lucky like that. Me not lucky like that. So because me not lucky like that, me not envy nobody fi find for them luck. Me just want somebody to plant one good banana tree for me. Maybe in the next 10 years or so, me can come scratch it out and find my luck. As simple as that, mother say, me not stay with nobody when I treat me good. As you slip your slide, when I was younger, the first time I trouble, me gone like gold, just like that. But I don't function by myself. Me a big woman, and when certain reach me, and my mother me you. Mother says she a big woman with certain things hit her in her life. Her mother she want. All right, all right. Well, at least the good thing about it is that you and your mother have a great relationship where you know you can always rally back on your mother. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's the same thing with me. I call my mom like every day. If me dream something, mommy have to hear about it. If me do something, yeah, me have to call mommy and tell her. Yeah, so we can talk about it. So that's just how it is, you know. That's just how it is. Guys, we have 11 million people in the place. I hope you all have hit. What mother say? When they at 2 a.m. me call her. 2 a.m. wake up the woman out of her bed 2 a.m. If I go like Mr. Khan, I go like she a baby. Just say, I don't know what people call love nowadays. You have to respect and love yourself before. Exactly. Exactly, Joe. I don't know what these people call love nowadays for real. Because people just get up and just use the word love. But they don't have a clue what is it that they are saying. They just use the term because it's an endearing term and it's on the tip of their tongue and it's yeah, they just say it. They just say it. Mother's a yep, I'm a brat, I know. That's gotta exactly, Angie. That gotta be a lot of love for you to call your mom at 2 o'clock in the morning. You may call my mother, me not call my mother at 2 o'clock in the morning. Should I jump? Oh, what? Trevalina, what are you? I couldn't call her that. Then should I start ball for your head? Or her head or hurt her because I call her so late. Whatever it is, we'll have to go wait until the morning. We'll have to go wait until the morning. Mother say, anytime I need my mother, I call her. Look at lucky you, eh? You are absolutely lucky. And your mother must be young. My mother older and sick, so we can't do that. Oh, but when I was younger, everything, me find myself right on my foot, anything. Yeah. But now, me get my wings, she cut the apron string, and me gone. Me gone. Out in the world here by myself, taking care of myself, doing me, doing my thing. Yeah, and that's the way it is. So, guys, we have chatted a long time tonight. Guys, much we could have stayed here talk with you some more. Pero yo tengo trabajo por la mañana. Okay. So I got work in the morning. So it's going to be this is going to be the end of the life. Mother say she gets used to me. I bet she get used to you calling her all hours of the night. Oh my gosh, mother. Let your mama sleep. Let your mama sleep, sis. Okay, guys. So that is going to be it from me for tonight, my friends. I sincerely appreciate everybody who came up into the chat. Yes, as we talked about domestic violence and how we can protect ourselves as women. Yes, we got to protect ourselves. And one way we have to learn to be by ourselves sometimes. Be by ourselves and learn to identify red flags. When you see the red flag, tap wrap up yourself with the red flag them and I try fly away like Pinocchio. A Pinocchio or Peter Pan. Stop wrap up yourself in the red flag there. Once you see the red flag, take evasive actions for yourself and get away far away and leave these narcissistic men alone. We want our women to be here. We want our women to be here to raise our children. And too many of our women are losing their lives to the men that they claim they love. That's going to be it from me for tonight, my friends. Until next time, this is Trev from Trev Essence, where your journey matters. My mom and my husband have them work. Your husband have them work cut out for them. Oh my gosh. Mothers, you're not easy. So guys, you all go ahead and have yourselves a fantastic night. And I will see you all again tomorrow, right here on my channel when we do Red Flag Review. Until next time, guys, I will see you all in the morning.